Hey everyone, it's Ken here from Northern Viking Explorer, and we are sailing on the beautiful Carnival Jubilee. And today I want to give you a food tour of all the free or complimentary food that was included with our cruise fare at no additional cost. Now there was so much food we couldn't possibly try it all, but I did try to capture as much footage as I could so you know what to expect. We'll start out in the Lido Marketplace buffet. There were breakfast options, of course lunch and dinner, before we move on to some of these smaller restaurants around the ship, including Street Eats, the Blue Iguana Cantina, beach buns, coastal slice, and more. We'll also check out the dinner options. We ate at ChiBang, the Chinese Mexican cuisine, Cucina del Capitano, the Italian restaurant, and of course the main dining room where we ate breakfast, brunch, and dinner on many occasions. So let's go ahead and dive right into all the free food on the Carnival Jubilee. So again, starting out in the Lido Marketplace buffet, this is located on deck 16. Why don't we check out the complimentary beverages? So they had hot water and coffee, so decaf and regular. They also had hot chocolate, which was a nice touch. And then in the mornings you could get orange juice, apple juice, and tropical splash. And later in the day it was iced tea and lemonade. They also had Lipton tea, regular and decaf, as well as sweeteners, sugar, milk, and cream. So jumping over to breakfast here in the Lido Marketplace buffet, they had a variety of cereals, Frosted Flakes, Corn Flakes, Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms. I loved all the fresh chopped fruit. They had yogurt available, different pastries, croissants, sticky buns, danishes, muffins, banana bread, and of course everything did change in the buffet from day to day. They had jams, toast, bagels, milk, chocolate milk, whole fruit, deli meats, cheeses, prunes, cottage cheese, oatmeal. Some of the main breakfast dishes included pancakes with different sauces, roasted potatoes, eggs Benedict, scrambled eggs, grits, ham, hard-boiled eggs, bacon, and more. They also had an omelet station, so they would make custom-made omelets right here in front of you, just how you like them, with all sorts of different toppings. So moving on to lunch and dinner here in the Lido Marketplace buffet, there was quite a variety. So we'll start out with salads, some different toppings there. They had the build your own salad station, so a couple of varieties of lettuce and different toppings and dressings, cheese, ham, olives. And then of course they had pre-made salads as well, so grilled eggplant with squash, coleslaw, potato salad, Caesar salad, and the fruit salad. Some of the main dishes, so soups, broccoli and cheddar, spaghetti carbonara, steamed rice, roasted veggies, roast beef sirloin, potatoes, Greek meatballs, pork steak, spiced chicken, buttered corn, Tex-Mex, beef enchiladas, stuffed portobello mushrooms, french fries, grilled sirloin steak, jambalaya pasta, mixed vegetable pilaf, swordfish, honey glazed pork loin, chicken roulade, crab and shrimp cakes, jalapeno hush puppies, beef souvlaki kebabs, penne with tomato sauce, Carolina, rice and peas, baked tilapia, mashed potatoes, roasted chicken, beef and broccoli, southern fried chicken, barbecue beef spring rolls, steak fries, barbecue pork spare ribs, pepper steak, chicken parm, fried Mississippi catfish, linguine and clams, stuffed fried mushrooms, carne asada flank steak. And again, this is a sampling from throughout our 7-night sailing, so everything did, of course, change from day to day. Lasagna. They also had the family express area with some of the kids' favorites, so soup. They had mac and cheese, french fries, fish and chips, chicken nuggets, chicken sandwiches, hot dogs, and more. They also had some delicious kiosks, the Schwarma. This was one of my favorite. They make it up right here in front of you. There was sea dogs where you could get hot dogs or loaded dogs. They had all beef franks, Polish, and bangers, as well as different desserts. So they had the gelato station. This was really good. Mango, praline, and other desserts, butter and blanc pudding, a variety of cookies, different cakes, s'more parfait, amaretto cake, key lime cake, cappuccino mousse, banana cream pie, chocolate raspberry cake, And we can't forget Swirls, which is located in several spots around the ship. So they had froyo, chocolate, and strawberry. Grab a cone or grab a cup. They also had soft serve, chocolate, or vanilla. And that's about it for the buffet area. Let's jump out and check out some of the smaller restaurants around the ship. So we've got Street Eats. This is out by the main pool area on deck 16. So Time Fries, Steam Dream, Mad Sizzle. There's also a complimentary beverage station out here. So Mad Sizzle, this serves stir-fried and skewered dishes. And what they serve does, again, change from day to day. Then we've got Steam Dream. So this serves Asian-inspired steam dishes. So bao buns, dumplings, pot stickers, that sort of thing. And then we've got Time Fries, which serves loaded French fry creations. And not too far from Street Eats, across the ship on deck 16, you're gonna find the Blue Iguana Cantina. So if you want tacos or burritos, you select your tortilla, so wheat or jalapeno. They've got different meats, chicken, beef, or shrimp, and then all the different toppings, and they custom make it right here in front of you. They also have breakfast burritos in the morning if you like those. They've got extra toppings, watermelon, and some sauces and salsas. This is one of our favorite and a staple here on Carnival. Now jumping up to deck 17, kind of above the Lido Marketplace buffet, you're gonna find the Guy's Burger Joint, a variety of burgers, the Plain Jane, Chilius Maximus, Straight Up, Pig Patty, and the Ringer. They make your burger right up in front of you here with all the toppings, the patty, and then they load you up with French fries. They've also got a toppings bar, so chili, sauteed onions, potato sticks, extra toppings, different sauces and condiments. And this is the Ringer. These are delicious here on the Carnival Jubilee. And at the aft of the ship on deck 16, you're gonna find a fan favorite, Shaq's Big Chicken. So a variety of chicken sandwiches and French fries, chicken strips. They even have breakfast here in the mornings. So the French fries, chicken strips, chicken sandwiches, all the toppings. They make them up here right in front of you. Condiments, different salads. So they have the sweet and spicy pickles, the jalapeno slaw, as well as potato salad. This is the Big Aristotle with cheese, crispy onions, bacon, and barbecue sauce. And one other small restaurant here at the front of the ship on deck 18, you're gonna find Fresh Creations. This is in the Serenity adult only area. You can build your own salads here, so lettuce, different meats, toppings, and dressings. So let's jump down to the lower decks on the ship. So summer landing at the aft on deck 8. This is where you're gonna find Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse. They've got a beverage station back here. In the mornings, they do have a smaller buffet, which is nice and quick for a quick breakfast. In the evenings, they've also got some options as well. We do enjoy coming here on embarkation day or on sea days for their barbecue. Lots of different options. Old school potato salad, scratch-made slaw, mac and cheese, baked beans, collard greens, blue ribbon chicken, smoked beef, championship pork butt, smoked sausage, and a variety of Guy's sauces. And if you're a barbecue fan, you definitely need to check this out. I should also mention at the beverage station here, it's a little bit different than up in the main Lido Marketplace buffet. You can get Americanos here, so regular and decaf, grinds the beans and makes it right in front of you. We appreciate that this is complimentary. They're quite good. And then moving towards the front of the ship on deck 8, you're gonna find Beach Buns, where they had hot dogs, soups, salads, and sandwiches. So tuna, turkey, the grinder, grilled ham and cheese, meatball, beef and cheese, plus more. They also had chips and cookies available, plus there's a beverage station right here as well. And then right next to that, you're gonna find Coastal Slice, where they make fresh pizzas right in front of you, pepperoni, margarita, quattro fromage, barbecue chicken, and Tex-Mex. This is great for an evening snack, and I really did enjoy trying the barbecue chicken and the Tex-Mex. And one last smaller restaurant here on deck 6 by the center stage, you're gonna find the Java Blue Cafe. Now there is a premium area here where you can purchase coffees and snacks, but they've also got some complimentary options, including desserts, pastries, wraps, sandwiches, and more. And again, this does change throughout the day. There's also a beverage station here with water, coffee, and tea. Moving on to some of the dinner options, we ate at ChiBang, the Chinese and Mexican cuisine on deck 8. The first time we ate here was complimentary. If you wanted to come back, it was $8 per person. Most of the stuff on the menu was included, but they did have a few premium options. Plus they had some great entertainment in here. We ate from the Chinese menu, but again, there's the Mexican options as well. We tried the Mandarin Honey Crunch salad, which was really good. The spring rolls, the Hakka noodles, and a lot of the dishes were smaller, so we did share. I liked the Kung Pao chicken with cashews, the Cantonese pork, the beef and broccoli, and the sweet and sour shrimp. Some of the desserts, the chocolate ChiBang, and the crema catalana, which was a lot like a creme brulee. There's also Cucina del Capitano, the Italian restaurant on the Jubilee. Now similarly, it's complimentary to eat here the first time. If you'd like to come back, it's $8 per person. And there are many complimentary items on the menu, but there are a few premium options as well. It's a beautiful restaurant and styling in here. So let's have a look at what we had for dinner with appetizers, the caprese salad, the rucola cracked farro salad, arancini, Nona's meatballs, and some of the dinner options, the chicken parm, and the spaghetti carbonara. And then for dessert, we had the apple crostata, which was really good as well. Moving on to the main dining rooms, you've got the Atlantic restaurant on deck 6, and we were assigned to the Pacific restaurant on decks 6 and 7 at the aft. We ate breakfast, brunch, and dinner here on several occasions. Let's start out with breakfast and brunch. They had pastries and danishes, the yogurt parfait, which is one of our favorites, all the seeds and nuts, different styles of eggs, so fried eggs, omelets, different sides, so sausage, bacon, and hash browns, French toast, some of the C-Day brunch options, the Eggs Benedict, the huevos rancheros, which is eggs and chicken and tortilla. And we even tried out the chicken and waffles. And we'll move on to dinner. They start you out with fresh bread. We really enjoyed the cranberry buns. Let's have a look at some of the appetizers. So there was some salads, the Caesar salad, the Greek salad. And again, most of the items do change from day to day. The spinach salad, some other appetizers, the roasted duck rolls, escargot, a cruise classic, the marinated chicken tenders, which were really good, crab and shrimp cake, crispy buttermilk calamari, and then some of the main dishes. They did have featured salads, so the ultimate Cobb salad, the Asian chopped salad with chicken. This was delicious. Other mains included the 12-hour braised short rib, the barbecue salmon. On our first formal night, they did have the duet of filet mignon and short rib, which was excellent. The classic beef Wellington, chicken roulade, broiled strip loin with veggies and potatoes. And on our second formal night, yes, they did have a complimentary broiled lobster tail, which was really good. The braised beef brisket with fondant potatoes. Let's have a look at some of the desserts. The cheesecake with strawberry sauce, chocolate panna cotta, the blueberry panna cotta, of course the classic Carnival melting chocolate cake with a side of peanut butter, the key lime pie, which was excellent, and the classic cruise favorite, the baked Alaska. So I hope this tour of the free or complimentary food on the Carnival Jubilee gave you value. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and give us a follow on your favorite social media platform. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy cruising.